our masterpiece of a chocolate cherry cream pie. Oops, turn on the lights, Susie. Turn on the lights. Here we go. Okay, so there's my finger. So this is what we got so far. This is what we have so far. Let me check one, check. All right, so here we go. So what happened was, this is the homemade pie crust that I made, chocolate pie crust. Okay, instead of mashing a million cookies and putting it all together, this is what I ended up with. And also, this is the filling. So this has got cherry pudding. This has fresh cherries. I actually whipped my own whipped cream. I added some chocolate chips. And you know what? I think I'm going to add a few more. So let's do that before we pour this into the pie form. And the ones that I bought were really small because that's the ones that I saw. But I'm just going to add some bigger ones. They're like really tiny. I can show you how tiny they are. Look, these are the ones that I saw in the recipe. Look at how tiny they are. See how tiny? They're like really tiny. So what I really want is I want something a little bit bigger. So we're just gonna fold in a few a little bit bigger. There's already a lot of chocolate chips in here. So hey YKB, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming back. So I'm just adding a few bigger ones in here. Just folding it all together. And let's get you a close up. Oops. And so there I pitted some cherries. I bought some cherries from the store today. They were really dark cherries. So this is our center. This is going to be our filling. Yeah, chocolate chips are in, and I'm ready to put all of this into the pie form here, which will go here. So let's see how this turns out. Just going to pour it all in, just like so. There's the cherries. So there's our, so I made a homemade crust instead of crushing a million cookies. And let's turn you over here. Let's turn you over here. So like this. Okay. Just like that. Hot days here. How's your weather? Shoot, it's hot over here too, YKB. Freaking hot. Unimaginably hot. 113. I don't know what that is in Celsius where you're at. But 43? You're so smart, babe. 43 degrees Celsius here, YKB. So that's going to be all the cream. And then what you're supposed to do is add some more cherries on top. Now I'm just going to sprinkle some more chocolate chips on top. You could do a drizzle of chocolate too. I think that might be a little bit too much. Maybe next time. So it's not as tall as I wanted it. We need a deeper form. But I know, but that's not how the restaurant was. Remember, the restaurant was high. So we're just going to add some more chocolate chips here. So this is a chocolate cherry cream pie. Homemade cherries. Yeah, I made the cherries. Fresh cherries. This is cherry pudding. It's got cream cheese. It has homemade whipped cream. I made my own whipped creams. So we'll see tomorrow how this firms up and how this looks. 85 tomorrow where you're at. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's the chocolate chips, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add. I'm going to pit like. Let's see. I don't know if I should pit them or if I should just put them whole on the top. Not sure. Would it look good with? Yeah, I think I'll pit them. So I'm just going to pit some of these cherries. I'm so glad that my hubby bought this cherry pitter because it makes it so much easier. I was like, how am I going to freaking dig these cherries out? So I got the cherries right here. There's our pie, cherry cream pie. So you basically just, this is the pitter right here. Put it like right there. Right at the stem hole. And get the freaking hiccups when I go live. It's so weird. And I'm just going to cut it in half. Put them like on the pie like that. We're just going to, as we go, we're just going to place them. So I've been wanting this pie for quite some time now. As we got to drive 3 hours to get a pie like this, and then there's a place that sells pies, but it's like, I don't know, like 25 bucks a pie. Shoot, I ain't freaking. And it's not as good as the place that we have to drive 3 hours away. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are delicious pies, but I've become accustomed to and spoiled with the cream pies from this place that we've gone to in the past, and that seed didn't come out. Didn't come out. So I'm like, I want that. I want that creaminess in a cream pie. And they make it so high, so they must have a deeper form because I thought this form was deep enough. I'm paying for the cherry seeding. That's so disgusting, TRM. Why would you say stupid stuff like that? Oh my God. Come on, just grow up. Jesus. Anyways, so yeah, I've come accustomed to a really high, like mile high, any kind of cream pie, really, but the chocolate cherry is my favorite. I said it was expensive, and I'm not a dude. If you're like 15, you probably shouldn't be here. If you're an adult, you should be ashamed of your freaking behavior. Anyways, this cream pie is like something that I really enjoy eating, and now this is my first time making this particular one. So what am I making? I just put together a chocolate cherry cream pie. So I made the crust for it in the first live. I did the crust, but I made a chocolate crust, and I didn't crush a bunch of cookies to do it. I actually followed a recipe to make a real pie crust, and I just added cocoa powder to that recipe and for my crust. So homemade crust, not store-bought. I actually have a store-bought one in the freezer, but I didn't want to use that graham cracker one. I just wanted to, because it wasn't chocolate, and I wanted a chocolate crust. But I didn't want to chop up a billion Oreo cookies to make this chocolate crust. Or you can use chocolate Teddy Grahams. Chocolate Teddy Grahams. You could also use that, crush them, but it's still a darn lot of sugar. So this is my homemade. Everything is homemade. So I think that'll do it. And that's gonna go in the fridge. 57-year-old woman who says dude. Yeah, don't call me a dude. What the heck? Learn some proper etiquette when you're addressing somebody. So anyways, this has been a kind of all-day marathon with this pie. So this is how thick it is. It's going to be that thick. And it's going to go in the fridge. And tomorrow, I'll go live again when I get up. And we'll see together how the pie is going to come out. How the pie ended up firming up. And there is cream cheese in there. There's whipped cream. There's cherry pudding. I found cherry pudding, and it was actually written in Polish. So I had to get it translated to figure out how to even make it. So I made the pudding. I incorporated the cherries into that after it cooled, and then mixed it around. Did my cream cheese mixture, which is powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and that's pretty much it. And then you mix that all together. Once the cream cheese is all mixed, like it kind of looks like a frosting, I folded in the pudding into that. And then then I folded in the homemade whipped creams into that. So that's my chocolate cherry cream pie. Susie says brosip. Okay, did you guys all come from the same channel? The same channel on the same channel block? Yeah. Yes, so this is what I got. And now, usually you would do dollops of whipped creams, some more whipped creams on there. I say whipped creams. That's how I like to say whipped creams. I made a song about it. So, me, I did. Believe me, I did. Anyways, so I'd like to put whipped creams on the top. And once the form is removed, I'm anxious to see what it looks like. So it's got a chocolate crust, chocolate pie crust, and then all the inside is going to be pink. It has chocolate chips inside. It has whole cherries, and I can't wait to try it. So that's my chocolate cherry cream pie, guys. You could also melt some chocolate, and you could actually do a chocolate top on that. You can do a chocolate top and let it cool. It'll give you a nice chocolate crust. So I was contemplating whether I should do that. I might do that and do a drizzle and let it harden, and give it a nice little shell on top. So I might do that also. But that's going to be awesome. So stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thanks, YKB, for taking care of that. And I will see you guys all later. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys. We'll see you guys later. Sorry, I lost signal. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for your support. And push that like button. I'd appreciate it. We'll see you later.